વિદ્યાર્થી મિત્રો, લક્ષ સ્કૂલ ઓફ સાયન્સ બામણમાં ઓનમાં ફરી એકવાર આપણું સ્વાગત છે. આજે આપણે થોડીક સ્કૂલની યાદ કરીશું. ઘણા દિવસ થઈ ગયા સ્કૂલ જોઈને. આપણો ઓનલાઈન અભ્યાસ ચાલી રહ્યો છે. થોડીક સ્કૂલની માટીની સુગંધને અહીં આપણે જોઈશું તો મજા આવી જાય. તો ચાલો સ્કૂલની ઝલક જોઈએ. આપણું સ્કૂલનું આ સિમ્બોલ, આપણી આ સ્કૂલનું બાહ્ય દેખાવ કેટલો સુંદર છે. જો ભારત માતા સાથે આ આપણું એન્ટરન્સ. અહીંથી તમે અંદર સ્કૂલમાં વારંવાર જાઓ છો અને યાદ આવતી હશે બધી. કેટલું સુંદર અહીં લાગી રહ્યું છે. આ આપણે હોલમાં બેસીને પ્રાર્થના કરીએ છીએ, ભેગા થયા છે, મિટિંગો યાદ આવે છે કશું? હાલના શબ્દો નિલેશભાઈ ને આપણા વાતો બધી તો બધું મિસ કરી રહ્યા છે. તો થોડુંક આજે આપણે એને દિલથી યાદ કરી લઈએ એવી ઈચ્છા થઈ. જાત જાતની એક્ટિવિટીઓ આપણે કરીએ છીએ. આ બધું ખૂબ જ યાદ આવતું હશે. પ્રવાસો હવે તો આ વર્ષે ભૂલી જવાનું છે. આ બધું રમતો સ્કૂલને આ રીતે આપણે યાદ કરીએ અને પછી ભણીએ તો મજા આવશે.
Vidyarthi Mitro, welcome back to Lux School of Science. Now today we are going to talk about the halo alkane and haloarine in the schedule. On yesterday we were talking about the nomenclature. I hope that you understand the nomenclature, but the functional groups are remaining. So today I am going to teach you the functional group. The functional group is the basic idea of the chemistry, organic chemistry rather than. Okay, so what is functional group? What they do inside? Okay, so we know CH3, CH2, CH3. This is one alkane. Okay, in this alkane we can eliminate any hydrogen. Suppose I am eliminating hydrogen from here. So one hydrogen is eliminated. So two hydrogens are remaining. And in place of this hydrogen, I am substituting any elements, any group. This element or group is known as functional group. So when from the hydrocarbons, any hydrogen is substituted by any other group, then that group, upcoming group is known as functional group. Here it may be lots of things, and that is your organic chemistry. So all kind of the now new function or new chemical or new organic compounds will be arise. These will be done by electrophilic substitution reaction, and that I am going to teach you today. Okay, how the new elements coming, okay, that is functional group or any element, what it will change the hydrocarbons. And the change in the hydrocarbons will be taken place in these three manner. First one I would like to tell you is individual. Individual, there is no group or anything. So first one is individual, second one is oxygen related, and third one is nitrogen related. So this is our this will be our functional group. Which are that? The individual, then oxygen related, and then nitrogen related. If I will talk about the individual, so in individual I can take first one is halogen. In halogen you can take symbol X, and X equals to here fluorine, chlorine, bromine and iodine. As well, in individual, second group will be taken as a SO3H, and this will be noted by sulfonic acid. So these are two individual group we are going to discuss. These are separate. Halogens FClBrI. This is one individual, and SO3H, this is one individual. SO3H is attached also with SO3 minus 2. It is also one kind of group which will develop from that, and that will be the sulfide. Okay, so like that we will have some group into the our organic compound. So first group, I hope that you understand. Now in oxygen, then if I'm in oxygen, then I will divide oxygen group into two panel. Okay, pure oxygen and having carbon and oxygen. Here I am taking only pure, and there I have taken. So oxygen is also divided into two category. In these two category, one will has the pure idea about the oxygen, and in that case we can go with the first one is OH, that is known as alcohol. So alcohol is our first one, okay, in which we are having only OH, pure oxygen, okay, and second one in this case is ROR dash. There is no carbon is there, but not with connected with the oxygen, and these are known as ether. So oxygen category can be divided into two: pure oxygen and having carbon and oxygen. So dear students, in having carbon and oxygen, I would like to start with this carbon double bond O. Carbon need 4 bonds. Out of these 4 bonds, 2 bonds are related with the oxygen. That is the carbon double bond O. Okay, and now carbon, another 2 bonds are separated. Okay, and according to that, the nomenclature of the particular species will be done. For example, both I am taking HH. Both place is taken HH. Then this group is aldehyde group, but formaldehyde group we can say. In place of one hydrogen, it is taken carbon or R group, alkane group. Then it is known as aldehyde. Then this is known as aldehyde. So both are H, then formaldehyde, one H, that means it is RCHO, and that is the aldehyde group. If both R is taken, both side R is taken, then this is known as ketone. This group will be known as ketone. So both side when R is taken, then this will be the ketone group. Now in place of one R, if I will take OH, then this is converted into the RCOOH, and RCOOH is nothing but the carboxylic acid. Carboxylic acid. So its pronunciation will be carboxylic acid. So aldehyde, ketone, carboxylic acid. These are the way from where we will get something. Okay. So further we will go in this like that. In place of H, if I will take R, with this I will take R, then this group is known as Ester. Okay, so this is our story about this. Okay, in place of this O, this entire OH or entire R dash or entire H, if I will take RC double bond O NH2, then this is known as amide. This is known as amide. If in place of this I will take another similar group, then this is known as anhydride. This is known as anhydride. So lots of organic compounds can be made by using carbon and oxygen pattern. Carbon and oxygen pattern first will given is nothing but the aldehyde. Both are aldehyde. This is ketone, carboxylic acid, ester, amide, anhydride, acid chloride. In place of you NH2, if you will take Cl, then it is known as acid chloride. Let's see. Okay, R, C, double bond O, and here you will take Cl. Then this is known as acid chloride. So these are the category of the carbon having. See, here we have restricted only two, halogen, that is fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine, and sulfonic acid. Here we are restricting oxygen in pure manner into alcohol and ether. But when we will talk about carbon and oxygen combination, then we have aldehyde, ketone, carboxylic acid, acid anhydride, ester, amide, and anhydride. Lots of stories are there. Now we are going to talk about the nitrogen. Okay, so nitrogen also can be derived into category. Nitrogen with oxygen and nitrogen with hydrogen. These are the two different things. Okay, nitrogen with oxygen and nitrogen with hydrogen. So first we will go with the nitrogen with oxygen. So nitrogen with oxygen is nothing but the NO2. And NO2 is nothing but taken in two categories, ONO and NO2, like this. So nitrogen is taken as two categories, and these two categories are these. Okay, I hope that now such groups are known as abundant group, because here ambient group. Okay, here we have two things. One electron is donated by oxygen and its name will be the nitride, and one is going to donate by N, then its name is nitro. So here we have two things. This is known as nitro and this is known as nitrite. So that you have to remember, okay, which things we are going to see. Okay, so these are nothing but the abundant functional group in which two persons are there. Similar, another one is NH2. Now NH2 can be defined into three categories. First one, straightway NH2, RNH2, another one RNHR, and third one RNRR. So this will be primary, this will be secondary, and this will be tertiary. So that thing also you have to remember, NH2 can be primary, secondary, and tertiary. And last one is very interesting, and that is cyanide. CN. It can be also written in two categories. Carbon is going to donate or nitrogen is going to donate. If carbon is going to donate, then it is known as cyanide, and if nitrogen is going to donate the electron, then it is known as nitrile. So these are our organic compounds group that we are going to study in this book. Now in this book we have combined this four relation. Okay, this what I have taught you just now, this will be combined into the four lesson. And how four lesson? So this is first lesson, 10th lesson. Okay, organic compound having halogen or haloalkanes and haloarenes. Okay, so this is our first lesson, lesson number 10. This will be the lesson number, this oxygen, pure oxygenate part, and that is nothing but the lesson number 11 with name of alcohol and ethers. This is nothing but the alcohol and ether. This lesson number 11, second number lesson of the organic compound. These are the another third part and the lesson number 12 with heading aldehyde, ketone, carboxylic acid. Aldehyde, ketone and carboxylic acid. In this premise we are going to study these also. And now the 13th lesson and 13th lesson, the given heading is the nitrogenous compound or organic compound having nitrogen, and these are the category. Okay, so I hope that you understand the book division, but we are going to study these all together if it will be happen. Okay, so I hope that this will be more interesting for you how to study. So this is the introductions of our relations. Okay, so 10th lesson, 11th lesson, 12th lesson and 13 lessons are there, and these lessons we are going to study in group. Okay, so this much we have in organic chemistry. Now in organic chemistry we are going to talk about another thing, the department of hydrocarbon. The hydrocarbons are nothing but, you know, that made up of hydrogen and carbon. But hydrogen and carbon can and attract with each other by homologous series, and these homologous series make the long chain of carbon, and due to that reason we have chain or straight hydrocarbons. But in actually we are having the hydrocarbons which are also in cyclic form, and these are the cyclic form. So we have three categories of the hydrocarbons. Okay, so first we will talk about the hydrocarbons in chain form. This is the chain form. Okay, this is the cyclic form. This will be the cyclic form. But one another form is there which is look like cyclic, but not, it is hydrocarbon category. It is a hydrocarbon category, but we can define them in another way, and these are known as arene compounds having benzene ring. So dear students, જેનામાં benzene ring છે, આ benzene ring વાળા જે compounds છે, એ compounds ને આપણે arene compounds કહીશું. So now onwards we are going to talk about the compounds having non-ring. Okay, ring also there, cyclic is there, but not benzene ring. Okay, the having benzene ring compounds are known as arene compounds, and without benzene ring compounds are known as ordinary hydrocarbons and cyclic compounds. Okay, so these things you have to remember. So when we are going to study the lesson, we will study two things, one for these two and one for these two. Arene will be, okay, so that's why we have two type of compound. One is known as aromatic compounds and another one is known as aliphatic compounds. Okay, so aromatic compounds which can burn with the sootist flame. Okay, જેને સળગાવીએ ત્યારે ધુમાડાવાળી ફ્લેમ થી બર્ન થતા હોય, તો એ બધા આપણા પાસે છે aromatic, and aromatic is also demand in organic chemistry. So that's why you have to remember there are two categories of the hydrocarbons. One is the arene and another one is the simple hydrocarbons and cyclic hydrocarbons. Okay, so with that we have to go in this all the lessons. So first we will talk about the this. Okay, and then we will talk about the this. Okay, chalo. So first we will talk about the reaction first. So you will tell, sir, direct reaction? Ala જુઓ તો ખરા હું શું કહેવા માંગુ છું. Okay, so let's see. Suppose here hydrocarbon is given CH3. Another hydrocarbon is given like this, CH2 double bond CH2, and here one hydrocarbon is given in this pattern, carbon 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 carbon, double bond and double bond. So this is the pattern of benzene. Okay, now what I am going to do with this, come on, look at. ચલો મારે આના સાથે રિએક્શન કરાવવું છે, આના સાથે કોઈનું રિએક્શન કરાવવું છે, આના સાથે રિએક્શન કરાવવું છે. તો ડિયર સ્ટુડન્ટ, this will react very easily because આના અંદર જે ડબલ બોન્ડ છે એ ડબલ બોન્ડ ઇમિડિયેટલી બ્રેકઅપ થશે અને એની જગ્યા ઉપર એ કોઈને બોલાવી લેશે. સો ધીસ કાઇન્ડ ઓફ હાઇડ્રોકાર્બન્સ જે ઇમિડિયેટલી રિએક્શન આપે છે, જેના અંદર ડબલ બોન્ડ કે ટ્રિપલ બોન્ડ હશે, these are known as the unsaturated hydrocarbon, and as it is unsaturated hydrocarbon, it won't to saturate it out, and that's why they will do immediately reaction. So this is our first category. Why this will do immediate reaction, that we have discussed. Due to that reason, to break out the double bond we need no more energy. But when we are going to react this thing with any other, then dear students, remember to remove hydrogen first and then we have to add something. So here substitution reaction. So here two kinds of energy required. First to remove hydrogen and second to add something. And these two steps are there, and that's why these reactions are slightly higher than this. So these are very easy reaction. First number, this should be the second number. Okay, these are the easy reaction. And now here, in this case, in category. So first of all, in your mind, sir, this might be more easier than this because here only one double bond, but here triple bond, 3 times double bonds are there, and 3 times double bonds can be easily separated out. So this will be our plan. What do you think? Here this might be easy. I don't think કે તમારા પાસે એકદમ easily work કરી જાય. I don't think this will be easy. Why? What is the reason? Okay, so dear students, this is resonance structure. This is a resonance structure, and here I am drawing the another department of this. These resonance structures will change out every time, and due to that reason, the stability of these two is more than this. And as it is more stable, to remove hydrogen and to substitute hydrogen from this is not so easy. So dear students, onward, you have to remember when we will study this thing, then this category you have to put in your mind. Dear students, see, I can go with the book. फटाफट book નું ચાલુ કરી દઈએ. But without this basic knowledge, you can't do anything. Okay? So that's why I am going with this basic. કે કોના રિએક્શન માટે તમારે. So dear students, આના રિએક્શન ની અંદર તમે ટેમ્પરેચર કેવું નહીં લખો. ચાલશે. આના રિએક્શન ની અંદર તમે ટેમ્પરેચર કેવું નહીં લખો અને ડેલ્ટા આપી દો. ચાલશે. But here we have to show particular temperature because these are so special. Okay, and they are as specific reactions. We need to write everything in this reaction. So this why when you will say that in examination you have written everything but you are not getting marks. What is the reason? This is the reason. Due to that reason you are not getting marks because what? Okay, you forgot to write the subscription given in the reaction, and onward remember you have to write subscription. Without subscription you can't do anything. So this will be the talk of the day. Okay, so I hope that these three category of the reaction you understand. Okay, now we know that phenomenon ke bhai we have same ordinary formula, general formula is same, but structural formula are different. Then these are known as structural isomerism. So lots of structural isomerisms are there, and that we have to first keep in your mind in all the category which isomerisms are there, which positions can be taken. Okay, and that's why first we are going to see very easy parts of this kind of isomerism. So dear students, when I am taking CH3 CH double bond CH2, this is the one alkene and very simple alkene. Okay, now here I am going to break out the double bond and want to replace any other thing. Suppose I am going to replace AB in this case. So this double bond will be broken out. I am taking HA, that you can understand very easily. Okay, so if double bond is broken out, either I will put H here and A here, or I will put A here and H here. Okay, so H मैं directly लखी दीधो छे. Okay, so this kind of things are there. Now they both have same common formula, but structural formula is different. It is A is located at first position and here A is located at second position. So such kind of reactions, double bond reaction, when it is broken out, if it is odd number, non-symmetric alkenes are there, then non-symmetric alkenes are producing the isomers. Okay, and A and this first figure and second figure, so first 1 degree and 2 degree species we will take. Now which will be the predominated and which will take more, or either any one will be obtained or not, that you have studied in 11th standard, and these are known as Markovnikov rule and anti-Markovnikov rule. Markovnikov rule will be give you this category, Markovnikov rule, and anti-Markovnikov rule will give you this category. So this basic also very important in this thing. So remember this thing. Okay, when we are going to substitute, it will develop the isomers, and when isomers are developed, you have to go with this Markovnikov and anti-Markovnikov rule, and that will be the important portions when we will discuss about the reactions or the preparation of the any things, alcohol hoy ke pachi alkyl halide hoy aldehyde ketone hoy ke pachi amines hoy, બધાની અંદર this will be the important thing. So that's you have to remember very hardly. Okay, so that is our first part. Now second part in this, such isomerisms are also sustained by the arene compounds, and in arene compounds we will have three isomers. Suppose benzene ring is there, so first A position of B is this. A is sustained its position, but B has changed its position. Again A is sustained its position, but B gone down. So these are the isomers in arene, and that is also a very important thing you have to remember. This is known as ortho position, this is known as meta position, and this is known as para position. So with this base, if you will remember and you will go, okay, now see here, which one is more stable, these or this? So according to symmetry, which should be remain more stable? You think out only according to symmetry. So according to symmetry, this will remain more, but this will not so strong because these will repel each other and it will broken up. So these few things you will remember if you will read now. જે મેં આ બધું તમને સમજાવ્યું છે, હવે ખાલી તમે લેસન વાંચશો ને બધું આવડી જશે, because this is the base, this is the heart. Okay, direct don't go with the lessons. આના સાથે જાઓ. હવે આને આ વિડિયોને માઇન્ડમાં રાખો, આ વિડિયોને એક બાજુ સાઈડ પર રાખો અને પછી આગળ વધતા જાઓ. I am sure the lesson you will read and you will complete, because this everything we know. Okay, you forgot might be reactions I have taught you one by one. કે ભાઈ substitution reaction કોને કહેવાય, elimination reaction કોને કહેવાય, addition reaction ક્યારે થાય. So that was the 11th standard base, and that you have written everything. Now put this book, put this video, combine this and read the book. Entire organic chemistry is completed today. Okay, so this is the idea, but what is written in book, we have to go with that also. Okay, so I hope that you understand this. So this was the alkyl halide. Now alkyl halide, we will discuss about this. To write this is also and this is also. One is common name. The first one, alkyl halide, is common name, and the second one, haloalkane, is IUPAC name. You have to go with the both name. alkyl halide સાથે પણ જવાનું છે અને haloalkane સાથે પણ જવાનું છે. For example, આનું નામ, તો આનું એક નામ છે પ્રોપાઇલ ક્લોરાઇડ અને બીજું નામ છે ક્લોરોપ્રોપેન. So first one is nothing but ordinary common name, and second one is IUPAC name. Rather it is 1-chloropropane. Okay, so remember you have to follow two names every time. One is common name, another one is IUPAC name. Okay, common name will be taken as a alkane પરથી alkyl થયું, તો પ્રોપેન પરથી પ્રોપાઇલ થયું, ઇથેન પરથી ઇથાઇલ થશે, અને અહીંયા ક્લોરીન હોય તો ક્લોરાઇડ, બ્રોમિન હોય તો બ્રોમાઇડ, આયોડિન હોય તો આયોડાઇડ. So that category also you have to remember, and then you will go with the lesson. So see, these organic compounds are very easy. When it become hard, you don't remember this all what I have taught today. આ બેઝિક તમે યાદ નહીં રાખો, યસ્ટરડેનો વિડિયો, આ વિડિયો તમે નહીં યાદ રાખો તો ઓર્ગેનિક કેમિસ્ટ્રી કોઈ દાડો પણ આવડે નહીં, પછી તમારે રિએક્શન ને આ બધું ગોખવા જ પડે. તો go with this, remember like that, and don't make confuse yourself. અગર આ બધું નહીં કરશો તો લેસનમાં lots of confusion છે, and I'm sure you are going to confuse yourself. So this is our first part in the lessons. Okay, so now we are going to talk about the classification of haloalkanes or alkyl halide. The video is going on, but first we will go with the classification. So classification of haloalkane can be done in different category. First, according to number of halogen. First one is according to number of halogen. Now I will write this simple much. આટલું જ લખીશ કે number of halogen પરથી એનું એક classification થશે. Okay, so that you have to remember. Okay, then hybridization of carbon. જે એની અંદર આપણા પાસે યુઝ થવાનું છે કોણ તો કાર્બન સાથે જે હેલોજન એટેચ છે according to that hybridization of carbon we can classify them. Okay, so that is the second category. Okay, so I hope that you understand. And the hybridization is sp3 હોય ત્યારે, and third one is if hybridization is sp2. Okay, so these three category you can divide the haloalkane. Okay, so first of all remember the classification of haloalkane can be done in these three manner. First one, number of halogen. Okay, so number of halogen. First one, suppose only with alkane only one halogen is there, then this is known as monoalkane compound. Second, with alkane two halogens are there, this is known as dihalide compound, and more than two are taken, here, then it is polyhalide. Okay, so according to number of carbon we can divide the hydrocarbons or the alkyl halide according to the number of X, that is halogen, into two categories: monohalide, dihalide, and polyhalide. When more than two is taken, then it is known as polyhalide. So this will be very simple for you to understand how these are the divided. Okay, now we are going to talk about the sp3 hybridization. And sp3 hybridization, if we have this simple thing, carbon having single bond, આ કાર્બન સાથે sp3 hybridization છે આનું, તો જો અહીંયા પણ H છે, અહીંયા પણ H છે, અને આ કાર્બન જે હેલોજન સાથે કમ્બાઇન થયો છે એનું હાઇબ્રિડાઇઝેશન છે sp3. So this is very simple and this is known as primary alkyl halide. એને શું કહીશું આપણે? प्राइमरी अल्काइल हैलाइड. सेकंड वन, अगर हेलोजेनिक कार्बन छे, ओके, आ हेलोजेनिक कार्बन छे एना साथे बीजा बे कार्बन अटैच छे, तो दिस इज प्राइमरी, दिस इज सेकेंडरी अल्काइल हैलाइड. एंड नाउ यू अंडरस्टैंड व्हाट विल हैपन. जे कार्बन छे ए कार्बन साथे बीजा 3 R छे, then this is known as tertiary alkyl halide. Okay, so this is the first category. આ એ કેટેગરી આપણે એને નામ આપીએ કે જેમાં sp3 હાઇબ્રિડાઇઝેશન તો છે જ કાર્બનનું, બધામાં sp3 હાઇબ્રિડાઇઝેશન છે. ઓકે, બટ sp3 હાઇબ્રિડાઇઝેશન વિથ alkyl halide. alkyl halide ની કેટલી કેટેગરી હશે? 3 કેટેગરી હશે: પ્રાઇમરી, સેકન્ડરી એન્ડ ટર્સરી. ઓકે, જે હેલોજન વાળો કાર્બન છે, the carbon having halogen, if it is attached with only one carbon, primary; attached with only another 2 carbon, secondary; attached with 3 carbon, then tertiary. So this is basic portions of our first year. So I hope that you understand this. Now this is the first group. Okay, તો હવે એને હું શોર્ટકટમાં લખી દઉં, આ ખાલી એક્સપ્લેનેશન માટે હતું. ઓકે, સો હવે એને શોર્ટકટમાં શું લખાશે? alkyl halide. And it has 3 category: primary 1 degree, second degree and 3 degree. Okay, so this topic is completed about the alkyl halide. Now with second one is we are going to show is allylic halide. Allylic halide. So now what allylic? What do you mean by allylic? So dear students, see, check out this. आज राख जोजो. आ हेलोजन वालो कार्बन છે. Okay? અહીંયા બીજો કાર્બન મૂકીને. Now this halogen containing carbon as sp3, કોઈ ડબલ બોન્ડ નથી. બટ એના બાજુવાળો જો ડબલ બોન્ડ વાળો હોય, okay, the attaching carbon with the carbon of halogen is contain double bond, then such thing is known as allylic halide. આને આપણે શું નામ આપીશું આપણે? તો allylic halide. So first one alkylic halide, second one is allylic halide, and third one should be benzylic halide. ત્રીજું one કેવું હશે? તો benzylic halide. તો benzylic halide માં શું હશે? તો કાર્બન CH3Cl, CH2Cl. Okay, અને અહીંયા instead of this double bond benzene ring is there, then this is known as benzylic halide. Benzylic halide. Okay, so that spelling you can see. So I hope that you understand this topic કે alkylic halide કોને કહેવાય, benzylic halide કોને કહેવાય. તો it is of the sp3 hybridization. એ કયું હશે? sp3 hybridization હોય, અને sp3 hybridization ની અંદર if it is attached like this, then we can say this thing. Okay, so now final thing we are going to see the sp2 hybridization. sp2 hybridization માં આપણે બધાથી પહેલા જોઈશું vinylic halide. Vinylic halide. So vinyl halide means what? So vinyl halide is nothing but the, see, the halogen having carbon itself is going with the double bond. What is the difference between these two? See, આ જે હેલોજન વાળો કાર્બન છે એ sp3 hybridization માં છે, this is. પણ આ હેલોજન વાળો કાર્બન છે એ ડબલ બોન્ડ ના લીધે sp2 hybridization માં છે. So this thing is known as vinylic halide. એને આપણે શું નામ આપીશું? vinylic. અને લાસ્ટ વન છે એની અંદર કે બેન્ઝીન રિંગ સાથે સીધું અટેચ થયેલું હશે. The attaching with the benzene ring, then it is known as arylic halide. So this is nothing but the arylic halide. So that you have to remember. So I hope that you understand the category of the alkyl halide. 3 categories are there. Now according to number of X, according to the hybridization of carbon sp3, and according to the hybridization carbon sp2. sp3 ની અંદર આની અંદર મોનો ડાઈ અને પોલી, આની અંદર alkylic halide, allylic halide and benzylic. Sorry. અને આની અંદર vinylic halide અને arylic halide. So this is our